Welcome back to another reading and correcting with me, Kindar, the Tiger Writes, and Ty, the Tiger Supervisor. These are where I read a chapter from one of my stories and correct them as I go. If you want to listen to these live, it's every Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. And if you are looking to support me, that is on my Patreon. Today, we are doing chapter 2 of Demons. Headquarters is a tall glass and steel building, among other similar buildings. In the day, people come and go from it, just like the others. Amanda says that blending in is good. She doesn't mean me, but the building. She and Jason often disagree over what I need to do when not hunting. This late, I know the sidewalk is empty. This area of the city stops around dinner time. Jason has told me why, because humans need to rest. But he has yet to give me a reason for why they all rest at the same time. He has tried, but I have yet to understand the logic of it. As far as I can tell, it's a human quirk. The van enters the underground parking, and from there I go down 4 floors to the labs, where the doctors run more tests on me and ask me about the fight. It takes an hour, and then I'm allowed to go home. My apartment is on the 8th floor. It's a simple place, as I don't need much. A kitchen, a living room, a study, a bedroom, and a bathroom. Jason wanted me to get something outside of headquarters among the population, but Amanda disagreed. She is all for me getting to know the humans I'm protecting, but she also needs me close by to respond to any sightings. She got her way, as she does when it becomes a tactical decision. They didn't ask for my opinion, but I agreed with her. There are paintings on the walls. One is of a field with flowers, another a scene of people standing or sitting by a river, another a boat on a rough sea. They were there when I moved in. Jason told me my predecessor liked them and asked me what I thought of them. I hadn't understood the question, so he explained it should make me feel something. I didn't understand how or why a static image should make me feel anything. I expressed that. He sighed and talked about them being decorations. Another concept I didn't understand. They could make the apartment feel homey. I had to look I had to look up the meaning of the word after he left to make a place feel like home. Even knowing what it meant, I didn't understand why it mattered. This was my home, whether the pictures were there or not. My confusion had puzzled him, and I looked at the pictures again, trying to feel something. I could tell the people apart in one and the flowers in the other, but they meant nothing. Jason spent 10 minutes explaining why this was important. Then Amanda joined us, and he had to stop. After more than a year, I still do not understand why the pictures are hanging on the wall. The television comes on as I enter. Another demon attack took place in the southern district of the Alabar Protectorate this afternoon. I have the computer set to record demon-related news while I'm away, then replay them when I arrive. It lets me build an image of their activities while not having to endure the news about things that have nothing to do with me, human things. The local hunter team intervened quickly, and all but 2 of the demons were killed. There were no civilian deaths during the attack, but 12 were injured, and one of the demons brought down an apartment building during their escape. Cancel playback. The report doesn't give detail. They never do. Amanda explained that it's to keep the population from being unnecessarily scared. Too much information just makes them nervous, she said. There's been an increase in demon activity in the sector over the last 6 months, not only in frequency but also in size of the attacks. Young demons don't work well together. It takes an older one to keep them in check. The 2 that escaped were older. The reports didn't mention it, but didn't mention it. Didn't mention that, but I can tell by the behavior. They created a distraction to help their escape, directing the younger ones. With demons, intelligence come with age. Alibar's Southwest District Hunter team consists of 4 hunters. According to their files, they are a few months older than I am. I don't have a team. My city, Junipur, isn't large enough to warrant more than one hunter. From what I can tell, demons are drawn to large population center like Alabar, Dresnoria, or Newep or Newep. Newep is so large it has 3 teams. Amanda has says that with population increase, she'll have to make a second hunter in a few years. I sometimes wonder what it might be like to fight alongside another hunter, but it's fleeting. I won't live long enough to see a time when more than one hunter is needed here. I grab fruits from the basket and prepare myself a snack. I chop apples, orange, bananas, kiwis, peaches, pineapple, then 6 containers of cherries. I eat that while drinking a quart of milk. Then I'm ready for my shower and bed. It's 7 a.m. when I wake up from a blank sleep. My sleep is always blank. I don't question it, even if Amanda considers it odd. She says I'm the first hunter she's made that doesn't dream. That was after she explained what dreams were. She still asks me about it every so often. Do I remember any of my dream? Do I have a sense I dreamed, even if I don't remember them? I tell her what I always told her. I don't dream. I can tell she's trying to understand if it makes me more or less effective. Breakfast is the last 4 of the steaks in the fridge. Today is grocery day. I have the list of what I need written on the refrigerator door. Jason insists I write it myself each week. I don't understand why, but I do as he says. I have heard some of the scientists describe Amanda and Jason as my parents. I had to have them explain what that meant. Amanda grumbled about people keeping their mouths shut. Jason explained that parents were those responsible for raising a new person. That does describe what they do, although I don't understand why they bother. It would be more efficient for them to implant all the knowledge I need, like they did for my fighting. But Jason says that I need to learn some things the old fashioned way. Another thing I don't understand. Humans are confusing, but still, they look after me and make sure I function properly. If the hunt hadn't been in the middle of the night, they would have been the ones to run. They would have been the ones to run the tests. But unlike me, they need a full night's sleep, which for humans means between 7 to 10 hours, I've noticed. 3 hours are all I need. I cooked the steak following the recipe Jason gave me. Yet another thing I don't understand. Why cook the meat? Why alter the taste by using spices? I get as much energy out of them if they are raw, and the spices don't provide anything. I would much prefer going back to consuming energy mixes. The energy mixes I subsisted on after being created, but Jason insists that cooking is the human thing to do. I've pointed out multiple times I am not human, which made it uncomfortable, so I've stopped. After eating, I put on my exercise clothes and go down to the gym. It's there for everyone in the building, and there are always many scientists and support personnel, but I have my own machines built, so I will feel my workout. They stare at me while I run on the treadmill. Amanda insists I warm up before exercising by running 20 for 20 minutes. I ignore the stares, although I'm baffled by them. I know I'm not the first hunter they have to have used these machines, and they know we're faster and stronger than they are. I then spend the rest of the 2 hours lifting weights, pushing all my muscle to the point I feel pain. Amanda doesn't like that. She worries I'll injure myself, but her fears are unfounded. I heal too fast, and this is the only way I can become stronger. I have to be the best I can be so I can keep them safe. When I am done, when I'm done, I go back to my apartment to shower. Jason had me shower at the gym initially, another of his human thing to do, but the other man stared at me and became uncomfortable. They talked with Jason, and he said I should shower in my apartment. By the time I'm clean, dry, and dressed, my muscles no longer feel hurt. Mm, the hurt? Eh, no longer. Yeah, my muscles no longer feel pain, no longer hurt. Oh wait, no longer hurt. Why? Why did I add feel? By the time I'm clean, dry, and dressed, my muscle no longer hurt. Yeah, that's how it should be written. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. If you are enjoying this, please leave a like. If you want to know when the next chapter is going to be up, subscribe and hit the bell. If you want to read this story as well as the other books in the series, they are available from all major e-retailer. If you want a different way to support me, that is. Well, wait a minute. I am actually mixing this up. This is only available on Kindle Unlimited. My apologies. This is only available on Kindle Unlimited. Gonna have to alter my speech. But yes, if you want a different way to support me, that is on my Patreon, where you can get access to just about everything I've written. And if you want to listen to these live, it's every Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. The links are in the notes, and with that, I shall wish you a good day.